Condensed will guard Prince now. Picked up by Worley. Breland, a high arcing jumper is good. Breland had a nice game against the Liberty in Chicago. Thought she was better. Played against Connecticut earlier in the week and then did not feel well. Oh, nice move inside and a nice feed by Tina Charles for the easy layup by Anna Cruz.
And making good reads on the defense. She's been as good as a point guard with her assists.
Here's Prince, fires a jumper. It's good. She's deadly. Epiphany Prince playing in just her 8th game. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Charles, great pass down low. And she finds Worley Talbert for the easy bucket. So 2 assists for Tina Charles early. In the paint, ball taken away by Condensed. So she's got Charles ahead of the field. The catch and the lay-in, and the Liberty have their first lead.
That started with great position and help side defense.
Just slid off a switch. Charles is in front of her, so Cruz is trying to deal with a big forward in front of her. Prince fires and drills a 3.
I'll tell you what, every time I see Epiphany Prince. Well, that's a blow to have Avery Worley Talbot on the bench already, because Bill Lambier liked her in the starting lineup. Ooh, she's hot. You got to be wary of Prince now.
Liberty trying to run. Cruz deals to Montgomery. Long jumper. Good. It's a triple. And the Liberty lead 11-9.
Thanks Montgomery for her defense, but lately since starting, he's been happy with how her offense has blossomed.
Breland tries the rainbow. It's good from about 15 away, and we're tied at 11. Quick math says that she could hit 80 tonight if she keeps up at this pace. Here's Montgomery open for 3 straight on, knocks it down. So Montgomery cuts the lead to 2. Charles, rip through move, goes to the left hand, shot no good. Rebounded by Rogers, and the putback by Sugar Rogers, the guard, cuts the lead to 5. Lead guarded by Sugar Rogers. This is Clemens, backs away, final minute of the first quarter. Clemens, pull-up pop is good. Seconds of the first. 1 second differential, shot clock, game clock. Faulkner takes the bump and puts it in with 6 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Pondexter.
With it all week, the idea was to help her have some more confidence around the knee. She says, every time I'm bracing.
Sugar Rogers with a nice drive, and she banks it in. State wears number 9. She's in the ball game for the Sky. And Alicia Milton-Jones knocks down a jumper. That is amazing at her age. Here's a pull-up. It rims in. The jumper by Tamara Young, who got the start tonight.
Blocker without Elena Deladon, outside of the fact that she's the team's leading scorer. Because she's on the court, other players were getting open looks.
And they're getting jumpers here from Tamara Young to stay healthy.
Well, this is a team that had some expected losses. They knew Prince was going to miss games with the mental break. They
off the boards. Prince fires, and she hits. Prince has only missed 1 shot tonight. Now Prince, with that tricky dribble, gives in the corner. Tamara Young again, and so she's making the most of the opportunity to start tonight.
Where someone can pass out to her, and how calm she's been on each shot. It looks good.
Charles triple team gives it up to the open teammate for an easy 2, Delisha Milton-Jones. We'll read him at halftime. Quigley ducks in. That was an extended Euro step.
Owl represents.
She missed both free throws. Tamara Young again attacking inside, gives it up for the quick jumper. And the Sky working their offense very well. Rogers puts up an awkward shot, and it goes in. She hung in the air and delivered a line drive that rolled in. Deep in the corner, Vandersloot no good. And on the offensive glass, Goodlet with the putback. So she's come off the bench in Chicago.
About Maddie's age in dog years.
All right, Tina Charles right to the bucket, hangs in the air, knocks it in.
That's the basket that Bill Lambier wants from Tina Charles.
In overtime, Liberty had 100 and still lost. They're on their way to 100 again tonight. In low. Goodlet got the angle, laid it in. Kicks to Rogers. Now they get on low to Pearson. Puts it on the floor. Spins inside. Banks it in. So Clement Pearson with a determined drive that time. Now Prince on the move. Vandersloot's jumper is good, and Chicago continues to knock it down, or Quigley rather, that time deep in the corner.
She needs her teammates to be help side aware and let her get through.
Final seconds. Quigley, and a fadeaway goes in. Allie Quigley with a couple of buckets late.
Hashtag vote Anna. Vote Cruz.
Avery Talbot Worley went to the bench with 2 early fouls. That hurt the Liberty in the first half. Tina Charles has the first bucket here in the third quarter. Bill Lambier shows a great amount of patience with his players. It's been a tough start. There's a drive-by foul. She puts it in left-handed. Coming off that hip surgery.
She wasn't just sitting around doing nothing. She said, my days were like the rest of the players. I went to practice. I did rehab, strength conditioning. Talbot
has it with 12 to shoot.
And Young on Pondexter using her length. Young is known as a defensive player.
Montgomery for 3. And she knocks it down. Alex Montgomery came up with it.
And that's the adjustment. The double came hard and quick as soon as Epiphany Prince put the ball on the floor.
Cruz pull-up jumper is good. Out of Cruz. 11-2 run. Here's Montgomery with a steal. And Montgomery will lay it up. And it's a 2-point ball game. Liberty hit their first 5 field goal attempts here in the third to cut this lead to 2. Now Prince fires and hits. And finally, Chicago scores. They have just 4 points in the quarter. Like Quigley's in the ball game. This is Vandersloot. Skips it over to Prince. Baseline Tamara Young, and it's good. So Chicago, good ball movement. Now leads by 6. Prince shot good. 3.
She will make you pay.
Guarded by Montgomery. Tamara Young goes inside, and that one goes in. Boy, Young has been hurting the Liberty tonight. She's got 13. Sophia Fowles went to the bench. Here is Pearson, and the Liberty get a bucket from Avery Worley Talbot. A nice steal by Pearson. Pearson inside, lays it up and in.
That Achilles worked on, it must be affecting her. She has 0 points in the game.
Charles hits an 18-foot jump shot and cuts the lead to 5.
Used to using that brace.
Prince lost the ball. Rogers took it away. Now it's a foot race. Rogers to the basket, lays it up and in. Sugar Rogers. How long will the Liberty keep Cappy Pondexter on the bench? Now Prince, great crossover, jumper good. Epiphany Prince has 4 points tonight, 2 of 7. Keeps her dribble all the way to the basket and banks it in. It's nearly lost it. Gets it back, top of the arc. Tricky dribble through traffic. Floater good. Epiphany Prince has 25 points on 8 of 15. Cruz, pull-up jumper, tough. Goes in. She got the bounce on the soft rim, and it's a 2-point ball game. Hands to Vandersloot. They get it back to Breland. Can't get a shot off. Prince will fire. Line drive. Good. It's a 3. And Epiphany Prince has 28 tonight.
Is known for defense.
Pondexter being hounded by Young. Just about everybody. Here's Pearson down low. And Pearson's able to get it to go. 4-point game, 1:15 left. It's to Pearson. Pearson works inside, dumps it low. Charles lays it in. 2-point game. 45.7 seconds left.
Screen.
Well, they push out on Prince. She looks for help. Gets it to Breland. Vandersloot, and a travel on Vandersloot. So here we go. Timeout in the front court. I want to correct myself there. Here's Pearson. Drives to the basket. Hangs in the air. Shot blocked. 3 blue jerseys went up and erased that. Pearson, they get it to Pondexter. Yet to score tonight. Fires up the jumper. It's an air ball, and it's rebounded by Prince. And Prince on the line. Chicago's been near perfect all night long. And they have a 3-point lead, 29 for Prince. Prince stands almost sideways on the line, really takes her time, and makes 30 points in back-to-back efforts at the Liberty by Epiphany Prince. Here's Cruz. Oh! And Pearson's called for an offensive foul. She decked Vandersloot. And with 6 seconds left, that's it for Lynette Pearson.